What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the world of gaming and welcome back to the WOG-Lab. And in today's episode we are going to finish this Galacticraft mod because it's taken hours to explain all of this, but this will pretty much give you the most important information about the mod, apart from some blocks that I haven't spoken of and all that kind. But anyway, good. So today we're going to make a space station, as well as I'm going to teach you how to use cargo rockets and send them way up into space. So the first thing you need for a space station, as you have seen in the previous video, you need some materials. So you need 15 aluminum ingots, 32 tin ingots, 24 iron ingots, and 1 advanced wafer. Now, just like in planets, the space station sadly hasn't got any oxygen. So we need a way to have oxygen. So we need again one of those oxygen collectors, an oxygen sealer, some airlocks with airlock control. Well, yeah, with only one, I think that's not going to do it. That's better. Put that in there. So we need a couple of batteries as well, as always. That's for the oxygen pipe, of course, and sealable. Right. So that is actually the stuff you need. So you're going to need some power, some kind of power source, some kind of yeah. So just a way to get oxygen into your space station. Now the rest you're going to need is just to set up the cargo rocket. So let me just grab all of these and I will set that up in the space station and I will show you what they do in a minute. So I've got a tier 1 rocket right here ready to leave. So we're going to take that. All this stuff is not needed yet. Remember, this is just fuel loader here for our rocket. So let's just put our car in here, set our game mode to survival, get my space gear on again for the last time. There we go. And of course, so if you want to go to the space station, you simply follow the process as always. Get into your rocket, fuel it, and press launch. As you can see, I made the tower a bit larger, just a little bit. And here we are. So we all know this scheme, right? Are you kidding me? You need 16 aluminum ingots. Are you kidding me? I have one. God damn it. Well, that's a fail. So as you can see, you can only create a space station in the overworld. You cannot yet create a space station in the moon or on Mars. So keep that in mind. Right, so I'm gonna have to go back to the overworld and get that one aluminum ingot. Son of a... Oh my god. Fine. Well, I'll see you back in a minute. There. Gone through all that again. Right, so now we have enough materials and you can simply click on create space station, and then you see that it has this kind of interface and you can rename your space station. So I'm gonna call it the WOG-Lab Space Program. Rename. There we go. And you can rename it again, but this time we're just going to send to dimension. Let's see how this looks. Right, okay. What is this block? Space station base. Can we do anything with this? No? Alright, so we are in space, as you can see. Oh dear, the gravity is pretty low. In here you can see the Earth right underneath us. And yet again you get a chest, a para chest with your rocket and rocket launcher pad back. I have no idea what this is supposed to do. I guess nothing. Good. Well, as you can see, the space station is actually very small. Very, very small. Right. So, I'm going to set up the things here. So, I'm actually forgot something. We need some dirt, of course, again, and some wood, because... Oh, it's only one layer deep. Well, that's unfortunate. So let me get some bone and grow a tree for oxygen production. There we go. And then you follow the thing that we have always done. So we need the stupid oxygen collector who never wants to work properly. Right, give that power. And we have to put it into an oxygen seeder. Now, before we do that, let me just see if you can, very careful now, expand this. Yes, you can. Okay, so yeah, this is the base, and you pretty much, yeah, will have to expand this. How you're going to do this, especially in survival mode, is a mystery for me as well. But I suppose that the mod maker is going to do something about this in the future, have it more options, maybe make it more bigger. Anyway, let's just for now just seal this off so I can get some oxygen in here. Oh my gosh, we can see the moon and the sun right there. Oh, this will probably be one of the only times you'll see the sun and the moon on the exact same location. These actually don't really look like those thin decoration blocks like in the creative menu, but hey, good. Whoa. Alright, one more, and then this doorway, we can seal that doorway off with airlocks, and then we can pump oxygen into our space station, and we're good to go. Now, I think I hear you asking, why would you want to make a space station? Well, you can kind of use this space station as your second overworld base. So, yeah, you can use this to basically launch rockets from here and then go to Mars and stuff, and you can always return to the space station very quickly. And I'm not sure how the launch is here, but well, yeah, good. So the oxygen sealer goes in here, and right, that's go. That can go. Let's see, sealable oxygen pipe right there. And I think we're just going to cover this up with airlock frame. Yeah, it's not going to work. God damn it. God. Alright, so, maybe we can actually let the wire go underneath. So let me just place this like I want it to place. There we go. So where does the oxygen get in again? That way. Is this going to work? Probably. Let's just fly. Put it off. Put a pipe there. And then see here. Nope, wrong. Input. Oh, you got to be kidding me. The bloody tree is in the way. Give me that battery back. Ah, these machines are really annoying to place down. Is this gonna have to be sealable? No. Why would it need to be? So we can just simply do this. Well, it's not simple at all, but that's just, this mod is amazing. I know, it is really nice, but the machines are not really that good, I'm afraid. The way you have to place them down all the time, it really is very annoying how you really have to look and then break them again because they're not placed very well. So yeah, that's something I should say a little bit of work on there. So let's just give this power and enable its seal. So it, yeah, well, now it should receive oxygen right now. I hope so. Yep. Alright, so it appears to be unsealed because we need the airlock controller for that. Just place that here. That's an airlock frame, sir. There we go. And now you sealed. So now there should be oxygen in our space station. Let's just get rid of all this crap. We don't need that. So go on, go on, go on. Good. Let's go to game mode. Survival, and let's see if we indeed do have oxygen. Yes, we have. Look at that. So that is basically how you set up your space station. Of course, if you can work with these infinite batteries. If not, you're going to have to look for a power source. So let's just get this back on. And now I'm actually going to set things up for the Cargorocket. So if I go back into game mode C, break this annoying thing, and let's see here. So if you want to launch a Cargorocket, you're going to have to place a launch pad down again, which means we're going to have to extend this area again. So like this, actually with just another border, because there are a couple of things we have to place around the launch pad. So like this, good enough. Let's just put down some slabby slabs. There we go. So right, we're gonna have to place that launch pad. So of course you can also send a Cargorocket to your base, but I'm using the space station for now. So you're going to need another fuel loader, of course, in order to fuel your rocket. So you already know how to create that. It's just a basic wafer with 2 compressed aluminum and 5 compressed steel and 1 tin canister. Get rid of that. Then you're going to need 2 new blocks we haven't seen before. The first one is the cargo unloader. You need a chest, a hopper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compressed steel and 2 compressed aluminium, and this will give you the cargo unloader. And just like the fuel, you just place it down right next to the launch pad. And then the last thing is the launch controller, which requires an advanced wafer, 2 compressed dash, so you have to go to Mars, 1, 2, 3, 4 dash ingots, and 1 aluminum wire, and 1 frequency module. And the frequency module is made with 1 compressed aluminium, 2 compressed iron, a redstone repeater, 2 pieces of redstone, and 1 basic wafer. And you place it down the launch pad just like that. Okay. So now what you have to do is give these power again. So just like that. Come here. Come here. What? That one is... the infinite batteries seem to be glitching out for some reason. Don't do this on. Well, the game just crashed on me there. So I'm experiencing heavy trouble trying to use these infinite batteries in all these machines. So apart from the fuel loader, but apparently there is some weird bug in this case. It doesn't work, so I'm just going to do this. There we go. I'm actually break that. So this actually gives me the opportunity to show you a new block, which is the coal generator. I haven't seen this actually, but basically the coal generator is a very basic way to generate power. It requires just 4 iron ingots and 3 copper ingots plus a furnace and 1 aluminum wire, and you have the coal generator, and it basically needs coal and it will produce power. So that's a very basic way to do that. You have to be very careful when you jump here. So let's just okay, so now everything is set up to receive a Cargorocket here. Now of course we have to go back to the overworld and set some things up there as well. So let me just think here. The fuel, it is completely, well, of course this is actually just if you want to refuel the rocket, but I will use a pre-fueled one. The launch controller we're going to set that to launch with a redstone signal. Okay, and this cargo unloader has no target because there is no rocket here yet. So, the thing you have to do is set up this launch controller. So, basically, you'll see, so it seems very complicated, but it is actually very simple. Let's just skip these two for now. Remove path is very simple. This will say that it removes the landing pad when it is launched, which I don't really understand because it gets the, oh wait, maybe a Cargorocket, no, I think a Cargorocket does not destroy the launch pad. I think that's it. So if you do want to destroy the launch pad, you can add this this option. Then you can also set it to launch when, and you have a whole bunch of options. You can say that it has to launch when the cargo is unloaded, fully fueled, instantly, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, oh, redstone signal. And of course needs power. So basically, these two are the most difficult ones. So the frequency of the launch control, you can actually kinda compare that with an idea. So we're going to set this to 1. And you're going to have to remember that 1. The destination frequency, we're going to set this to 2. And you know why? And here's the thing. So when you place another launch controller in the overworld, you will have to set its destination frequency to 1, because this launcher has a frequency of 1, and the launch controller on the overworld will need a frequency of 2 here and a destination frequency of 1. You see, because they are communicating with each other. So let's enable that, and now it is active. So when we're going back to the overworld, we will be able to launch that's not what I wanted. We will be able to launch a Cargorocket. So let me just create a launch pad for my normal rocket to launch to get back to the overworld, because we need to get back, of course. So you are going to need to expand this platform anyway. There's not really much going around there. Yep. Ah, my god, man. That jumping is cool and annoying at the same time. Okay, so we don't need a fuel loader or any crap like that. Let's just get myself a tier 1 pre-fueled rocket. Please don't crash on me. Because, oh my gosh. So, here we go. Pre-fueled. Bam. And I will go back to the overworld, set up the things there. You may have already seen it. And yeah, I'll be right back. Welcome back to Earth, everyone. Okay. So before we're going to go to the actual creating of the rocket, I'm going to tell you how to set up the home base. So again, you need a fuel loader and a cargo loader this time, and another launch controller. So as I said, the frequency of this controller has to be 2 in order to communicate with the controller on our space station, which has a frequency. A destination frequency of 1. Well, no. So our launch controller on our base has a frequency of 1. So this launch controller has to have a destination frequency of 1 as well. The destination frequency of the launch controller on our space station is 2. So the frequency of this launch controller has to be 2. You get it? Well, it's not that complicated. If you still don't get it, then I suggest you go visit the wiki, although it's kind of the same information. So now these two will be able to communicate, and with a simple redstone signal, I'll be able to send a cargo rocket to my space station, and I will be able to send a cargo rocket to here from my space station. Now first I'll show you how to make the cargo loader. It just needs a hopper at the top instead of at the bottom, and it still needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compressed steel and 2 compressed aluminium and a chest. Let's just get rid of that. Good. So now, how to build or how to get the cargo rocket. So actually you can kind of see this mod in stages. So the first stage is actually to get a working ground base that will produce enough power and enough fuel. The second stage is going to the moon and set up a base there, or actually go to the dungeon and defeat the boss and get the tier 2 schematic to get to Mars. And if you get to Mars, that's stage 3. You can go to stage 4, creating the cargo rocket, because it requires the NASA workbench schematic, which can be found in the Mars dungeon. So remember that if you want to send cargo rockets, you will need to go to Mars and defeat our 3-headed creeper friend back there. So if you go back into the NASA workbench and we go to add new schematic, we place that in there and unlock schematic, and now we can make a cargo rocket. Now a cargo rocket is actually very easy to make. It just requires a nose cone, 4 rocket fins, a tier 1 rocket engine, 6 heavy duty plates of tier 2 and 1 advanced wafer, and of course 3 chests, because we want to have its maximum inventory space. So if we go to the crafting table, we press next and next. We're going to place everything in position. So you only need 6 of these, so it's kinda cheaper. Oh, I missed one. So as you can see, you can't create a cargo rocket just like this. You do need minimal 1 chest in here to give it an inventory, but we're gonna give it 3 to give it a maximum inventory. And as you can see, cargo rocket storage space 54 requires a launch controller. So now we have it, and it is small, as you can see. It has these boosters, which is very funny because they don't use that in the recipe, but whatever. So now we're going to place this tiny little guy on our launch pad like this, and as you can see, it is very, very small. So now, well, we kind of want to continue building our space station in a nice white block. So we're going to send some quartz blocks like this. Let's give it 3 stacks. pillar quartz, stairs, of course, we need those, some chiseled ones, and I need some slabs as well. So this is I'm not gonna do that, of course. I mean, but this is just to give you a thing. So now you put these into the cargo loader just like this, and it will say ready, and you can just click on load items, and as you can see, it will start loading the rocket, taking one item by the time. So stacks was a little bit too much, I think. Now this one is probably not fueled, so we're going to load fuel as well. I'm not sure if you can check its fuel level or not. Let's just try right clicking. Yes, so if you right click, you can see its inventory. You can actually place it in here immediately. Really? Really? You can just place it in there like that? Why do you need the cargo loader then anyway? Or is it because I am in creative mode? I don't know. Launch with a redstone signal. So I guess a redstone signal to this thing. I'm not really sure because you can't place a button on it. And the Cargorocket itself does say launch. We're gonna try it just in a second. Let me just get all of these items out there. It's just going to take way too long. So let's just get that out. Alright, so good enough for me. Now we're going to need a redstone lever. Alright, let's see if it's going to work. Nope, of course it doesn't want to work. Nope. So I don't know. I don't know. Why? What's your problem? Well, fine. Okay, good. Then I'll just press launch there. Success. No. And there we go. The cargo rocket has left the Earth, and as you can see, the launch pad remains intact. So now we're just going to space one final time to check out if the cargo rocket is successfully arrived, and then I will come back to Earth one last time to check if we can send it back as well. So yeah, let's just go after it. Oh, it didn't destroy the launch pad that time. That's kind of weird. I guess it's because there's a cargo rocket on the other side. The silence of space. Good. So, let's get back and what happened? What? Whoa, what just happened? I have no idea what just happened. I'm falling back to Earth. Oh no, I'm falling to my space station. What? But you idiot! Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here, that's right, get away. Okay, as you can see, this mod just still has a lot of bugs. So apparently the rocket will do some kind of a strange thing if there is a cargo rocket here. So I don't know. I think the cargo rocket is actually supposed to be something in like multiplayer, and it doesn't really work that well in single player. Anyway, he is here, so let's see if this cargo unloader wants to do his thing. Unload its items. Well, don't tell me you're in. No, alright, so it will unload them, but it doesn't really. They seem to just vanish, apparently, because they don't show up in here, so stop unloading. So yeah, as you can see, there's still some bugs in here, but we have our thingies, we have our block of quartz and whatever, we have our items. So now we can also send things back, and the rocket will simply go back to Earth. Right. So yeah. Well, I guess I have to go back to Earth anyway. So let's just launch it back to Earth with no, I actually need that. So we just that. Alright, there we go. Oh, and now it did destroy the launch pad. This mod, it's incredible, but but it's understandable. It's only one guy who is coding this, so that's pretty unique, and it's a lot of work. A lot of work gets into this. But now we're going back to Earth, and we're going to say the space station bye bye, because after this I'm going to uninstall this mod because I don't need it. And god damn it, you son of a now get out. You there, you're too late. Yeah, you know what I do with rockets? That's what I do. Say So now I actually haven't shown you the launch of a space station yet. For some reason you do have to follow that entire bar on the right again. I don't know why. Couldn't they just make it a bit shorter? I mean, the Earth is like right there. Couldn't we just like, you know? So bye bye. Also, that looks very much like America. Turn around. Oh, now I begin to turn, really. Good. So we're back in here. I don't think you can delete your space station. Nope. So send to dimension. Hopefully it's not raining again like it always does. No, but it's night. And it's... You are... terrible. No. I seem to be landing in the shaft all the time. Is it because I made it bigger? I don't know. But our cargo rocket is here, ladies and gentlemen. Like that. Cool, isn't it? Now, I'm not sure, but I don't know what happened when we arrived at the space station. I think it's just a guess. I'm not sure. I think that when you have a space station, you always, when you launch yourself from the overworld, you will always go to the space station. And you won't go to that screen anymore, so you have to launch from the space station again. I'm not sure, but that might be the reason why everything went so weird. But hey, it's just me. My arm is gone, by the way. That's... oh no, it's back. Good. So yeah, that is basically everything you need to know for yeah, that's basically everything this mod has to offer in general. There are a lot of other blocks and stuff to mess around with, but as I said, there is a nice wiki on the internet. And by the way, these sensor glasses are used to take a look to find ores. So if you are near ores, they will the sensor glasses will surround them in a block, a blue square, if you know what I mean. But you can test that out for yourself. So now I have a lot of cleanup work to do. So that is it for the Galacticraft mod review. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a very big mod, very nice, with some little bugs, but hey, not every mod has bugs. Every mod has bugs. Even Minecraft still has bugs. So yeah, we can't really punish him for that, do we? So, I thank you for watching. A like is always appreciated. Subscribe for some more videos, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.